I'm sure all of us have been stopped at traffic lights. The lights have turned to green and the car in front of us hasn't moved. How frustrating! Horns hooting, people glaring. Why aren't they moving? Well, lights have just changed to green. I'd better get moving. Any of you who know me well, we know that waiting is not one of my strong points. Whether it's waiting for a bus or a train, waiting in a shop queue, stuck in a traffic jam. I'm the sort of person who says, come on, I want to get going. Let's not wait, let's not prevaricate. It's time to go. Come on, let's get going. I'm sure that if I had been one of Jesus' first disciples, his comment about waiting would have really been a challenge for me. And what's more, that enigmatic comment, waiting for the gift, a gift. What gift, Jesus? Surely you can tell us a little bit more. How long have we got to wait? How's it going to come? What is this gift? Let's hear how Luke recounts this event in Acts chapter 1, reading from verse 4.
On one occasion, while he was eating with them, he gave them this command: "Do not leave Jerusalem, but wait for the gift my Father promised, which you have heard me speak about. For John baptized with water, but in a few days you will be baptized with the Holy Spirit." Then they gathered around him and asked him, "Lord, are you at this time going to restore the kingdom to Israel?" He said to them, "It is not for you to know the times or dates the Father has set by his own authority, but you will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes on you, and you will be my witnesses in Jerusalem and in all Judea and Samaria and to the ends of the earth."
Well, Jesus' first disciples took his command very seriously. And what's more, as we read in Acts chapter 1 verse 14, they spent that time waiting constantly in prayer. They knew that what Jesus was promising, this gift, although they didn't know what it was going to be, they knew it was going to be really important, as of course it turned out to be. And of course, come the day of Pentecost, the gift was received. And what a gift it was. A gift that would transform history. A gift that would enable the disciples to build the church as Jesus had promised, to be his kingdom presence, that transformational kingdom, living out the values of that kingdom, demonstrating the principles of that kingdom. And because they waited, they were in the right place to receive that gift. And then, of course, having received the gift, they were all ready to set out on that mission and go. So let's return to our analogy of the traffic lights. Red, a time to wait. Amber, a time to receive. Green, a time to go. And somehow I believe that that sequence should be a sequence that is part of our cycle of life. It's really important that all of us spend time waiting, because it's in the waiting that there is the opportunity for us to receive from God, to be renewed by God, to be empowered and envisioned by God. Yet for all of us, there's a risk that we get stuck in one of those moments. We enjoy the waiting, we enjoy the receiving, but we somehow don't get round to the going. And yet God's mandate to us is that we do go. We go with the transforming good news of Jesus back to our families, into our workspaces, where we have our leisure, maybe in the supermarket or the doctor's appointment or hospital appointment. We go into those contexts, sharing the wonderful good news of Jesus, demonstrating the values and principles of God's eternal kingdom. So what's God saying to you today? For some, God will be saying, it's time to wait. However, for others, the lights have turned green. It's time to go.